Hello everybody, this is Hornlitz here, and welcome to part number 3 of Let's Glitch The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we got a bunch of random 100% stuff, and we ended off here in the first temple, and in this episode, we're not going to be beating the dungeon. The only reason we actually wanted to come here was so that we could be getting the bow, which I'll be doing in a little bit here. Anyways, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a bunch more random 100% stuff. But don't think that's going to be boring, because we still got a bunch of glitches coming. So, yeah. But anyways, so to start off, we're going to be doing a bit of a tricky trick, I guess. Basically, what we want to do is we want to line up with that pillar that's in the center, like the pillar that has the torch on it. And then we want to get ISG and do one hover backwards. And then we want to do a mega flip. And if we did everything right, what should happen is we should just do the mega flip on top, like we should land on top of the little pillar, and I did it wrong, so I'm gonna cut. Alright, so hopefully that angle is better. But yeah, let's try this again. So we're gonna do that hover, and you're not sure about that angle, or that hover. It was a bit far, but whatever. Oops, messed up that bomb. But anyways, yeah, so if we do the mega flip correctly and at the right spot, we should land on top of the pillar. And then we can do a jump slash, or not a jump slash, just we can jump onto, goodness, Link, what's wrong with you? Really, Link? Really? Really? For reals? Anyways, one thing that I didn't mention because I was doing the intro was that, if you have the right angle here, you can actually do a backflip onto this little tree trunk thing. And you can get onto this flower without having to use the other two flowers, so it saves a little bit of time, and it's not actually that hard, so it's pretty nice. But anyways, let's try this again. And I keep getting interrupted because I keep failing the trick, but yeah. If we get this mega flip and we land on the pillar, it should skip, or it does skip, pretty much the entirety of the first half of the dungeon, because we no longer have to like go through any rooms to get to that side, so it's, yeah. And on the other side there is a little switch that we can hit to put ladders there so that we can, like that switch there, we can get ladders so that we can climb up, but I'm not going to be doing that because I don't need that. Also, the reason I'm taking damage here is because I want to be at enough damage so that a bomb will kill me. So because right after I get the bow, I'm going to be doing a death warp, which saves a little bit of time if I can talk. Jeez. Anyways, right here we've got the super awesome dinosaur that breathes fire. Is that a dragon then, technically? Is it like a dragonsaur? I don't know. But anyways, this guy is super easy if you just throw a Deku Nut and then do a jump slash at it with with a Deku Stick. So yeah, it's really easy. But anyways, and actually, we really needed to do that. Like, we needed to get rid of our Deku Nut and get rid of our stick for something that's coming up pretty soon in this episode. So, yeah, get ready for that. But anyways, now we're just going to kill ourselves with the bomb. Don't do it, Link. You have so much to live for. Well, too late. Oh, well. I guess Termina is just going to be, destroyed. Oh, well. Anyways. So yeah, now we're just going to be leaving, and right here I'm going to equip a few more items, the Lens of Truth, the Ocarina, and the Deku Mask, and then we're going to set the location on the map to Deku Palace, and then we're going to do another index warp, and we have done this index warp before. This will bring us all the way over to Mountain Village, and that's fantastic. Except Link didn't bring a coat, so man, it's going to be freezing up there. Jeez, that looks really cold, like, I live in Canada, and I don't think I've seen anything that looks that cold. But anyways. So yeah. Now one thing, I think the developers just overlooked this, but you can use the Deku mask to just hop over the water and avoid doing all of those jumps as human across the platforms. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just something they overlooked, and it saves a little bit of time to be Deku, so yeah. But anyways, one other thing that I should mention is right here. As you can notice, I'm equipping and unequipping the Lens of Truth repeatedly, and if you look at my magic meter is staying where it is. It's not going down at all. But the magic, or the Lens of Truth uses magic. So basically by unequipping it and re-equipping it really fast, we can conserve our magic, and so that literally didn't get rid of any magic, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty nice. But anyways, enough about that. We wanted to come up here so that we could grab this fantastic mask, and actually this mask is probably one of the better ones in the game, because Goron rolling is a lot faster than any other form of movement. I think it's actually equal to a super slide, or not a super slide. It's the equivalent to the same speed as a Hess, but it's, I mean, you don't need a bomb to do it, and it's a lot easier and less risky to do, so yeah. But anyways, let's watch this absolutely depressing cutscene. Or something like that, except I'm gonna skip it because that's what I do with cutscenes. So yeah, cut. And we got the Goron mask. That's fantastic. I like that guy's little head of hair there. Except, oh, wait, I just realized, why does the Goron mask look absolutely nothing like Darmani? Seriously, they look nothing alike. Anyways, I did a bit of a mistake there with the switching the masks, but basically, what I ended up doing was I switched to Deku first, and I switched to Goron while I was Deku, which actually for a long time I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could like switch between forms. I thought you had to switch to human first, but you don't. But if you switch to a different form when you're a form you've already watched the intro cutscene to, like where Link does that weird like screaming face, and then yeah, basically that's really the only way I want to describe it. But yeah, if you equip it like across a different mask that you're already wearing, it doesn't play that cutscene again, so you can skip the cutscene, so that's nice. But anyways, now right here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to thaw out this guy after we get here with the hot spring water. Also, how on earth did that guy get in there? That's not how hypothermia works. Come on, Nintendo, you're better than that. Literally. Like, getting hypothermia, you don't get encased in this huge block of ice. Literally, you just kind of, like, little parts of you freeze up and then you die. But, I don't know. Man, this game, this is just, physics don't work. Whatever, I guess I'll just entrust that to Nintendo logic. But anyways. Also, what's with that guy's lip? Seriously, his lip should have frozen off by now. Especially since he was encased in ice. Like, his lip should be literally frozen, and it should have basically fallen off by this point. Jeez. Whatever, I guess I shouldn't mock him too much. I mean, he is, you know, really old, so I guess I won't blame him for looking a little bit, you know, abnormal. But anyways. Also, how can you only remember the beginning of that note? I mean, I guess it's true, it's cold out, and I mean, you're old, so maybe you're forgetting things, but seriously, you're missing 2 notes, and it's just the flip side, or just the reverse of what you've already played, basically, just once. And it's so easy to remember, like, come on. Ugh. Anyways, but yeah, I guess I should just stop hating on the old Gorons. Maybe old Gorons have worse memories than old humans, or something. I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, let's just get going over here, and we no longer have to talk to that silly Goron up there. Now he's just going to be standing out in the cold for absolutely no reason, because nobody wants to get let in. So yeah, well, nobody who can't open it themselves. But anyways, so yeah, let's just go and rid the world of that awful cry. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to equip the Ocarina of Time, and we're going to play the Goron Lullaby intro. Okay, I realize that I'm just mocking this game for being so unrealistic right now, but those tears, that is not how tears work. Nintendo, you must have taken too much inspiration from anime or something, but, like, tears, when you cry, they run down your face. They don't spray out, like, malfunctioning water guns or something. Jeez. Anyways, but whatever. So now we learn the entire lullaby, the entire 2 notes that old guy couldn't remember. And yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Also, look at those sideburns that Darmani has. Those are probably the most majestic sideburns I've ever seen. I've never even noticed them, actually, until now. but they just look amazing. Like, if I could grow sideburns like that, I would never not have sideburns. Jeez. But anyways, enough about praising this game's beards and not praising their old people or something. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, let's just once this cutscene is over, yeah, of course we learned the Goron lullaby fully. Okay, apparently it makes every Goron. Why is Link not sleeping? How does that work? If Link plays it at when he's a Goron, he should fall asleep because he's a Goron, and apparently it makes all these Gorons fall asleep. Come on, Nintendo, you're better than that. Anyways, so what I wanted to do there was I wanted to light that torch, and then I'm actually going to shoot an arrow through the torch into the center of the chandelier, and for some reason, that lights the chandelier, and we don't have to go all the way down and light all of the torches, which is really nice. But anyways, so right here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing the rock sirloin, which is right in this pot here. The thing is, it's always in the same pot, and the way to know if you're going to be able to get it or not, the way that I consistently can get it is once I light the center, light the chandelier and get it spinning, right after that cutscene finishes, I roll 3 times towards where the door is for, where the baby Goron is, and then I turn around, put the Goron mask on, wait for about a second, and then start moving forward, and then I basically just figure out which pot I'm going to hit, and then I trust, okay, it's going to be that pot. And I've never been wrong so far, so I trust that it works. But anyways, now we're just going to get going around to give this rock sirloin to that dude who's on the cliff ledge. Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, let's just get going with this. Looks like a delicious rock sirloin. I mean, rocks taste like trash, but I'm sure this thing tastes amazing. I mean, anything shaped like a steak, or that's not a steak. Anything shaped like a shish kebab, I guess, would taste good. So anyway, whatever. But yeah, let's just get going. Yeah. Also, are those little bits metal? Like the bits that are sticking out of the side, are those metal? I think they are. Or are they supposed to be like bone or whatever? But I don't know. So yeah, let's just throw this up to him. Hold on, he just said that was Dodongo's Cavern's finest rock sirloin. There's no Dodongo's Cavern in Termina. What? What? Where did that thing come from? It couldn't have been Dodongo's Cavern because, I mean, this is like a parallel universe pretty much, and you can't really take things across parallel universes. I mean, I learned that off Doctor Who. You can't travel between parallel universes. Come on. Anyways, enough about that. Man, I'm just making fun of making fun of this game so much this episode. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so here we're going to be doing, we're doing an index warp to Clock Town, which I put the cursor over the, which one was it? Woodfall, I think, to get here. And now, this part of the run is actually the first point where the in-game time matters. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing the room key from Anju, but we have to get there before this guy, this little Goron right here, who's coincidentally also named Horn right now. But anyways, so yeah, now he, of course, being the little jerk that he is, he decided to completely block the door, so I'm going to be entering through the top as Deku, because that's just the only way I thought of to do it, so yeah. And now this also strays away from the route slightly, because what the route does is it goes and grabs Kafei's mask first, and then we come here and get the room key and start the Anju and Kafei side quest by talking to her with the mask on. We do those two things at the same time. However, I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to be able to make the room key on time if I did that, so I went and grabbed the room key first, and now I'm going to grab Kafei's mask. So yeah, that's fantastic. Also, that chick at the receptionist place has green hair. What is with that? Also, Kafei has purple hair. What is that? Although I'm not gonna diss purple hair. I actually, for some reason, I really like purple hair. like, I would never dye my own hair purple. Like, that just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like something that I would do. Like, I don't ever feel like doing it myself. But if somebody else has it, or even, I guess, any just abnormal colored hair, or even normal color, I guess, but mostly abnormal colored hair that isn't green. Sorry, green-haired people. But, yeah, most, like, any other color, like, I really like it for some reason. But anyways, so let's just go and talk to Andrew here with the cafe's mask. I actually made it before the Goron got there, so I actually didn't need to, whatever, I didn't need to grab the room key first, but whatever. So anyways, after we finish that, now we want to go to Honey and Darling's shop. Or, shop? This is not a shop. This is like a minigame place, which isn't really a shop. But anyways, we want to do the minigame, the day one version, or day one minigame. And this is the second worst minigame in the game, in the entirety of Majora's Mask. As you can see, like, I just missed there. Fortunately, right at the start, there is a little bit of something that I actually did. If you saw, what I did was I pressed, right after I gained control, I quick hit up, and then I dropped a bomb chew, and then I quick hit left and dropped another bomb chew. And if you do everything right, you should hit the first one, and then, like, the third one, or, like, one that's to left of it. And, yeah, it should work. But, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't, like, it's not consistent for me, so I don't know, sometimes it's really annoying. But this minigame this is my least favorite minigame, or second least favorite. No, this is my least favorite minigame. There is one that's worse than this, though, just because it's so luck-based and so stupid. But anyways, we'll get into that later, like next episode after, I think. But anyways, so now that we have finally finished that, we get to talk to Honey and Darling and get those magical 50 rupees. That awesome hue of purple, or hue of purple, or is it shade of purple? I don't know. But anyways, now we actually want to do an index warp over to Great Bay Coast, and if you're wondering what the cursor is, it's nothing. You don't have to put your cursor over anything. Or you can't put your cursor over anything. So yeah, that's just what the default will do. That's where it will send you, so yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, let's just get going there. And while we're here in Great Bay, we're going to be grabbing the final transformation mask, which is the Zora mask. Get to go over here into the water and push me cow to shore. Link's being a real lifeguard here. Why doesn't this place have a lifeguard? Seriously, most beaches that I've been to, actually I think every beach, actually I guess not every beach, but most, like, at least public beaches, which this looks like a public beach because there are buildings everywhere, but like most public beaches have a lifeguard. Where's the lifeguard here? I mean, Link only just got here in Termina, like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. Well, or I guess probably more like 50, but like 50 minutes ago, but still, whatever. Did you try picking him up? Okay. That's weird. But anyways, now we have this game's version of King Zora's Scoot, after you give him the Zora's letter. Literally, he walks so slow. I mean, at least in this case, this guy has a reason to be walking slow because he's, like, 98% dead at this point. King Zora didn't have an excuse, aside from he's morbidly obese. And plus, this doesn't even take as long. But anyways, yeah, now that that's over, we're just gonna go and play the Song of Healing, and excuse me? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna play the Song of Healing and get the Zora's mask. However, it's a cutscene, a longish one, so I'm gonna skip it. So cut. Nop thump, nop thump, nop thump. Alright, so now we have the Zora mask, the spirit of the legendary guitarist. Okay, that, I guess. But anyways, more importantly, now we can swim faster and do a few other things. But anyways, now we'll get into that later. But right after this cutscene finishes, we actually are going to be getting into our first glitch of this, or the first and only new glitch of this video. And as you can see, it is called bottle duping. And yeah, basically what we're going to be doing is putting bottles over various item slots. We need 4 bottles for the egg side quest that we're going to be doing, or, well, I guess it's mandatory, but for the egg side quest. And so we're going to be duping over things because we don't have 4 bottles yet. So anyways, what we want to do is we want to I failed it right here, but what we want to do is grab something with a bottle so that it is in Link's hand after he grabs it. And then what we want to do is we want to hold the ESS position, as we learned that was last episode. And during the time that he's actually moving, you want to hit the button that has the bottle on it and whatever button that you want to dupe it over. So you want to hit them pretty quickly, like right after, like I think you have 1 frame window. Like you have to hit the bottle button and then hit the button that you want to dupe it over really quickly. And right there, I just got it. If you get it correctly, you should hear like the little buzz sound that won't let you, like sort of like the buzz button or the buzz sound that plays when you can't use an item because either you don't have any, or in the case of the bombs that I just had, there were too many bombs on screen already, so it wouldn't let me pull out another one. So yeah, and I'm going to be doing this with my bombs, my Deku Nuts, and my Deku Sticks. So yeah, all of those will be bottles by the end of this. Or no, wait. Not my Deku Sticks, sorry, the bomb shoes. Sorry. But yeah, so we want all three of those to become bottles so that we can do the Pirate's Fortress and get all of the eggs in one go. And before you ask, yes, I will be getting these items back again, like, because once you dupe them over, they are bottles, technically, but I will be re-getting every single item, so I'll get another, like, if you grab 1 bomb drop, you'll get the bombs back and the bottle will be gone, so I'll be getting bombs and chews and whatever the nuts as well. I'll be getting all of those again. Also, I've been failing this a lot, jeez. Yeah, this trick, it's not that hard necessarily, but I don't know, I just am not good at it for some reason. But anyways, so I think, did I just get it for the last time? I think I did. But anyways, so yeah, now that we have all 4 bottles, we are going to equip the Deku Mask, the Goron Mask, the Zora Mask, and the bow, and then we are going to head over to Pirate's Fortress, because that's where we want to go. We want to do the egg side quest next. Also, I kind of messed up here. It's faster to go around on this little like whatever you want to call this island, isthmus or whatever it's however that's pronounced. Geez, I remember learning about that sort of stuff like way out back, and I think it was grade 5. I learned like various land formation structured names or something like that. I don't know. It was weird. But anyways. But that's going to be all for this episode, so thank you guys for watching. If you liked this episode, then click that like button. If you didn't, fine, click the dislike button. Follow all that stuff in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.